And here I am. Welcome on in, everybody, to today's stream. Not on a Friday. We are actually here on a Saturday. Oh my god, the game is actually quite loud. Let me just adjust that a little bit. Yeah, so it is Saturday, not Friday. I didn't stream on Friday this time, and I also am just going to skip out on the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon stream for the week. Not because I don't want to, but because I've been having some computery issues lately, and I don't want to push it by playing Mystery Dungeon, which uses like a real, legit, not an emulator. Wink, wink. I'm sure that probably wouldn't realistically, logically be an issue, but for my own peace of mind, I wanted to play something today that would be nice and chill for me, and what better way to do that than to play one of my favorite games? If not my number one, I don't know. Sometimes I go back and forth. But yeah, Kingdom Hearts 3. This is part of the, I think this is like the fifth stream of this playthrough. Essentially, what I'm endeavoring to do here is just play through the game as quick as I can. Usually this is like the fifth stream of me doing this, so obviously I'm slow. Even when I'm trying to be somewhat quick, I'm still very slow, but whatever. It's cool. So yeah, I'm just essentially just playing through the game, but doing it at a brisk pace. A light jog, you could say. If my usual speed playing through games is like a bit of a dawdle, this is a light jog. Let's put it that way. Yeah, so that's the gist. Yeah, I hope everyone's doing alright. Yeah, I'm a little bit nervous because I had some computery problems last time. That's actually why I cut my last stream that I did for Mario Wonder so short. Was because I started having some computery problems. But hopefully it's sorted now. I don't really want to think about it too much because stuff like that makes me really nervous. You know, in amongst the many other things that tend to make me nervous. So I'm just gonna try and play the game and try and to this is kind of like a test run to see if my problem is actually fixed. I think it is. Turns out you just need to I just need to be on top of, you know, cleaning out dust a bit more. So yeah, hopefully everything is okay. Where we last left off in this game is we finished the last of the Disney worlds. We're in San Francisco, and yeah, this is the last Disney world of the game. So from this point on, it's, you know, it's like main plot stuff, which means maybe we'll beat the game today. I don't know. If I was playing this game at my usual pace, I'd say probably not. But considering I am trying to do it a bit faster than I usually would, it's certainly possible. It depends how stuck I get, because I'm playing on critical mode. I think I am, right? I don't remember. Can you check that anywhere? Yeah, maybe at a save point. I'm pretty sure I'm playing on critical mode. Also, because I'm skipping through stuff a bit more than I usually would, so I don't have all the best stuff, and I'm not upgrading stuff as much, and I'm, you know, not leveling up as much as I usually would by fighting everything. I'm still fighting a lot because I just can't help myself, but yeah, so who knows, I might get like super stuck at points, so I don't know. Yeah, I think when we left off I had basically just finished San Francisco. And unlike what usually happens when you beat a Disney world in this game, is usually after you beat the world, it throws you back onto the world map. But this is like I think the only instance in the game where it doesn't do that. Also, I think I need to maybe lower the game's volume a little bit more because this game is louder than I thought it was. Yeah, I hope you can hear me okay and everything's working.
Hey, I think that's a lucky emblem.
Is it? Is it now? Oh, that one.
Let's see.
Yeah, so usually what happens when you beat a Disney world in this game is that they automatically put you to the world map so you can go do the next one or go wherever you want to go. They don't do that for this world though, and the reason they don't do that for this world, you know, when you beat it, they just kind of plop you back into the world. The reason why they don't boot you back to the world map like they usually do is because the moment that you leave this world, the plot just goes crazy. Like, the plot just starts happening. So the game doesn't essentially want you to force you into that. So this way you're able to, you know, do a little bit of stuff, you know, if you want. Because now you have free reign of this world. I think the game still might be a little bit on the loud side. Let me know if the game ever gets too loud. It's difficult to hear me and stuff. But yeah, so they don't want to boot you straight into the world map to then force you into a bunch of plot stuff, because it takes a while for you to... There's a lot of cutscenes and a lot of forced fights that you have to do before you're allowed back into the world map again. So yeah, they're giving you this opportunity to, you know, do some shopping, explore a little bit, get yourself ready. Obviously, if you're playing this game for the first time, then you're not going to know any of that stuff's coming up, but you know, if you know the game. Although the thing is, the instant we leave this world, we're locked into the plot stuff, so I'm just gonna, you know, get my bearings. You know, it's been like a month since I last streamed this game, I think. Maybe even less than that, really. So, you know, I'll just get my groove back. And also there's some extra collectibles that we could just nab real quick while we're here. Even though I'm supposed to be doing this game quickly, I just can't help myself. I love collectibles. This is why I'm not a speedrunner. I just can't. I just can't. I don't enjoy doing that. Like, I somehow managed to stretch out the playtime of Sonic games, which are supposed to be played fast. The devs realizing that they underuse their open world. Yeah, at least for the main story. I guess you can explore if you want, but the game does, you know, direct you around a little bit. Oh crap. I'm gonna send Goofy off the building. But yeah, hope everyone's been having a decent week. My computery problems have been taking up a lot of my brain space this week, so it's all a bit of a mush for me. But hopefully I'm good now. And you know, I'm getting going. I still managed to get some editing done on my Sonic Generations video. I'm quite happy with it so far. I'm actually fairly pleased with what I've done so far, so... Oh yeah, here's something. This is something that I wanted to bring up. So, this might paint me out as being a bit of an idiot. Maybe, I don't know, I've never been there, So, New York City. Yesterday, literally yesterday, I found out that, like, Manhattan is not just another word for New York. Apparently Manhattan is just a major part of New York, but it's not exactly the same thing. I thought that it was literally just another word for the city, like how some people refer to it as the Big Apple. I thought Manhattan was just another word for New York. Apparently Manhattan is just one of the major, like, parts of the city. Which blew my mind, because I always thought it was just one and the same thing. Right? I don't know. Is that dumb? Is that me being dumb? I don't know. I've never been there, so... And I don't know. Within all the context in which I've heard people refer to it as Manhattan, it always just kind of sounds like they're referring to it as the city as a whole. So, I don't know. But that's interesting. That kind of... That kind of blew me away a little bit. Maybe that's a bit dumb of me, I don't know. But that is your fun fact of the day. Apparently it is not the same thing. Live and learn, I guess, yeah. I mean, at least I know now. It's interesting. I don't know if I'll ever go there. I've never been to America. I barely even left the country I'm in. The only times I've ever left the UK was, or even just, you know, Well,
Let's see.
I've barely even been out of like the part of UK that I'm in, but I've been to Portugal twice on holidays with my family, but I was pretty young. Even the second time, like the first time I was really young, and then the second time, like I barely remember anything from the first time. And then the second time, I don't remember how old I was. I don't know, like 10 maybe? I don't recall. Yeah, those are the only times I left the country, and I don't remember most of it. So. The problem is that I'm very indoorsy. And if given the opportunity to go somewhere, I don't know where I'd go because I don't know what I want to do when I get there. Maybe Japan because they have all sorts of nerd stuff there, but I don't know. It's a tricky thing. I've been to America. It was nice then. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'd like to go to America just to be there, I guess. I don't know. Just, you know, say that I've been. There's probably stuff that I can do there that I can't do here, like, I don't know, fire a gun. We don't really have those here. I mean, we do, but not commonly. I don't know if I'd even want to do that. Alright, yeah. But yeah, I don't know. It'd just kind of be interesting to be there, see some of the landmarks, I guess. I think I'd rather... I don't know. I feel like going to Japan or something like that would be more daunting because it's like... I don't know, at least if I went to America it wouldn't be too different from here. Like, not too drastically, like everyone speaks the same language. If I went somewhere like Japan, like I feel like that would be so different that it would kind of throw me a little bit, I don't know. But maybe that's not a bad thing. You know, it's like, you just go into the deep end and it's, I don't know. Expand my horizons or whatever. I don't know if there's anywhere else I'd rather go. I really don't know. It's a tricky business. Okay, how long am I gonna stay here? Should I leave San Francisco now? I guess so. I'm skipping most of the cutscenes, so the like story lock-in won't feel too long. When are we getting Kingdom Hearts 4 news then? I'm not like, I hope I'm not, or at least I hope I'm not coming off that way. But I'm not that impatient about Kingdom Hearts 4. For the most part, I'm like, you know, it'll release when it does. I mean, I really want it to release soon so that it doesn't, you know, become like a PlayStation 6 game, because I really don't want that to be the case. Because odds are I'm not going to be able to get one. It'll probably be way too overpriced. I don't know. I feel like that's unlikely. I feel like it'll be on PS5, it's fine. Other than that, I can wait. But I'd like something, you know, some news. A little bit of something, you know. When are trailers gonna, you know, start showing up again? When are we gonna get our first Disney World reveal? Because I don't know what it will be. I'm pretty confident of the fact that one of the Disney Worlds in Kingdom Hearts 4 will likely be Star Wars. I'm pretty confident of that. Or I'm like 70% sure that Star Wars will be one of the worlds. Although I would like, we can't have two space-themed worlds in one game, I'd assume. But so if I could trade in Star Wars for Treasure Planet, I would do that in a heartbeat. But obviously that's not up to me. I still think Star Wars would be cool, but I would rather have Treasure Planet over Star Wars. But you know, Star Wars is more popular, so which one do you think they're likely to go with? I don't know if Star Wars would be the first world they announce though. Would they? Would Star Wars be the first world that they announce, or would they start off with a more, you know, traditional Disney film? Or would, you know, starting off with Star Wars be kind of like a good tone setter? You know, to really make a bit of a splash when they announce it. I don't know. Who knows what they got going on? Okay, I think I'm just about done here. I think I'm warmed up, so let's get going. If I am wanting to beat the game today, which I don't really mind if I do or don't, but if I do want that to be the case, then I should get going, you know? I hope the volume on the game is okay. I hope it's not too loud for you. I'm keeping an eye on it. It seems like it might be okay, so I'm gonna fight these guys for the funsies. Come on, the PS6 is just gonna cost you house. I'll have to sell my soul and a kidney. And, you know, who knows what else. I don't think the industry is ready for a new generation of consoles, frankly. I feel like we need to slow it down a bit. Because they've already increased the price of our current consoles, which is supposed to not happen. You know, the price of consoles is supposed to go down over time, not go up. So, you know, I feel like let's just deal with what we got for now. You can be heard well, it's a little louder than usual. Oh, the game is? Okay, let me just bump it down like half a notch then. How about that? And then that should be fine. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. Yeah, okay. Just a tiny little smidge. I think this game is just a bit loud, you know. It's you know, it's very lively, you know, compared to other stuff I've been playing lately. I find that annoying as well, since it takes me ages to complete games anyway. I'm kind of slow too, yeah. But yeah, I don't want any new consoles. I mean, I usually don't. I feel like a lot of the time people are like, oh man, the next generation of consoles coming out. Wow, that's so cool and exciting. I'm like, no, I don't want that. No, I'm happy with what I got. I don't need the latest and greatest. Or at least, I do want the latest and greatest. I just don't want it to, you know, be a thing so that I don't feel like I'm missing out. Like, I was very lucky that I got a Switch 2, and I'm actually very thankful because it seems like they're likely going to raise the prices of those now, so it's a good thing I got one when I did. And I just got incredibly lucky with getting a Switch 2. It was, you know, like, really convenient timing for me. If it, you know, and it helps that the Switch 2 is relatively cheaper than other current consoles. PlayStation 6, like, I don't know, I can't do that. I can't be doing that. Lightly managed to go to war. We're going war. Forget about that. Is it a war if the war only consists of 20 people? Actually, 22, counting Donald and Goofy. I lost my train of thought. Why was I talking about the PlayStation 6? Oh yeah, Kingdom Hearts 4, that's why. Yeah, I don't want none of that. I don't want any new consoles for a good while, please. I don't think anybody really wants a PlayStation 6, really, to be honest. I haven't really heard anyone who, like, wants that. I haven't heard anyone who's really been dissatisfied with the PS5, so... Okay, let's go. Let's-a go. Mamma mia. That's a spicy meatball. So yeah, has anyone been playing any interesting games lately? Tomodachi Life just came out, didn't it? I've been seeing plenty of stuff on like my Instagram and whatnot about that game. People have been way into it. And yeah, rightly so. It's not the kind of game that I would ever want to, you know,
Why do you
get.
think that gate took us here?
But I do enjoy seeing all the stuff about it. It's not my kind of game, you know. If I did get the game, I'd probably enjoy making some Miis and stuff like that, but I don't know if I'd... Here's what it is. Tomodachi Life is the kind of game where I'd actually like to play it, but not to the point where I'd want to, you know, pay for it. Like, I don't want to buy the game, but I'd be happy to play it if given the opportunity.
How did it end up here?
Maybe it's another guiding key.
The war is not about the number of peoples, it's actually about the impact of it.
Sure,
oh, okay.
but
Well, then
to
I
guide
guess
us
considering that the Keyblade War in this game is, you know, has, you know, the fate of the universe hanging in the balance, I guess, yeah, it is a war. You can try the demo, that's true. I guess so. I guess I could do that. You know, if I feel so compelled.
Not you guys.
Life sim games aren't usually my my thing, though. The thing is, I like games where you have
The realm of
goals,
darkness.
where there's an ending,
isn't
you know,
safe for you.
something to work towards. And I'm sure Tomodachi Life has stuff kind of like that, but I need like I need credits. I need a point where the game is like, you did it, you've done it, you're good, and then I can move on to the next game. You know, I'm not into games that like last forever. You know. This is the bit where you get to play as Riku. We got Mickey and Ricky. And then Mickey dies. I've just been replaying Tomb Raider and getting all the achievements. Cool. I don't know if I'll ever get all the achievements for Tomb Raider, or the trophies on PlayStation, that is. Like, I remember looking at the trophy list for Tomb Raider 1, the remastered version that I played on stream, and it's got like over 100 trophies. It's absolutely mental how many trophies there are. And it's like, yeah, I'm probably never going to do this. I enjoyed playing Tomb Raider on stream, but not that much. Not to the extent where I want to get the Platinum Trophy. But genuinely, good luck to you on it. Oh, I played on Xbox, so maybe it's a smaller list. Or maybe. Or maybe you're playing a different version of it? I don't know. If you're playing the remaster, then I guess you're playing the same one I did. If it's like the first one, there is credits. Oh, okay. Interesting. Oh. I wonder what causes the credits to trigger.
Mickey. You're too late.
What happened?
Aqua?
What happened?
You abandoned me. That's what.
Did you play Survivor Trilogy at any point? Like Tomb Raider? If that's like a Tomb Raider thing? No, the only Tomb Raider game I've ever played is the first one, or the remaster of the first one. That's the only one I've played. I've played no other.
I reached the shore after endless wandering.
So I don't know. Maybe I'd enjoy the newer ones more, like the reboot ones. And they're remaking the first game, aren't they? They're doing like a remake of it.
I lost my keyblade.
So maybe I'd like that.
Had no means of fighting my way
I don't know.
back.
I'm pretty down for it. I'm down to give it a shot.
You should have known I was stranded. Do you have any idea how lonely it is here? How frightening it is to have no
But
one?
as for games that I've been playing recently, I've been jumping around between a few different ones, aside from games that I've been streaming, obviously.
And now you can share it.
I started playing Final Fantasy 15 because I want to try and get the Platinum Trophy for that game. I'm literally missing just one trophy, though. But I wanted to replay through the whole game again anyway, so... I've also been playing Nier Replicant, the remaster remake of that game. It's my second time playing it, so and it's fun to go back to it. I've been playing that with my twin over Discord at school, and I think I'll probably replay Automata when I'm done as well, you know, because I haven't played that in a long time. There's a lot of item collecting to do. I love me some collectibles. I do love a good collectible hunt, though. I'm down for it. Oh yeah, Riku's got his car key. Some people hate Riku's Keyblade. I think it's pretty cool and very fitting. It's just a car key. Okay, it's Riku time. Oh damn, I love this game. Riku's so cool. I thought he was super annoying in the first game, but he's so cool. The car key, my nemesis. Nemesis. It's a shame. Riku's very powerful, so this fight doesn't last too terribly long. Oh, crikey. Crap. Oh, crikey. Riku's shortcuts are different than mine. See how much damage that Dark Firago does? That's nuts. It's nuts, mate. I hope Riku's playable in Kingdom Hearts 4. That'd be neat. I remember I never used to like playing as Riku. I remember mainly because I don't know, I tend to not really gravitate towards like other playable characters aside from the protagonist most of the time. But I remember when I first played Dream Drop Distance, actually the first few times I played Dream Drop Distance, in case you're unaware, in Dream Drop Distance it's kind of a game where you half play as Sora and then half play as Riku. But you can't really make... It's not like the kind of thing where you select a character's story and then you play through their campaign and then you do the others. You kind of swap back and forth between the two characters' stories, and you can't make progress in one until you've made progress in the other. So I remember I would always get as far as I could with Sora and then like reluctantly be like, okay, now I gotta do Riku's bit. And then I kind of like grumpily go through it. But you know, I don't think that way anymore. I like playing as Riku now. I was just a little bit stubborn back then. I mean, Dream Drop Distance is really Riku's game when you think about it. He's Riku's that's why they paint the game as being both a Sora and Riku game, but it's Riku's game really. He's the real protagonist of that game, if you ask me. He's like the central focus.
Sora.
He gets a lot more going on in that one. Also, they made Sora an idiot in that game, so Riku's a lot less frustrating. And there we are. I forgot to skip. Oh right, we got to fight him again. We'll fight her again. This time as the lad. And they've got what I've been told is some very Dark Souls sounding music. The real protags are the World Ends With You characters. They're really good. I really hope they come back. I've never actually played the first World Ends With You. I've only played the sequel. I really liked the sequel though. It'd actually be great if they included those characters from the sequel in a future game. Dark Souls music is great. I've never played a Souls game. I've thought about it. I don't know if it'd really be... I don't know. The thing is, it's not the gameplay that turns me away from Dark Souls. I think gameplay-wise it's right up my alley, but it's the vibe. It's you know, it's not called Dark Souls for nothing. It's a very dark and gloomy kind of game, and that doesn't usually appeal to me. It takes a lot for a game like that to appeal to me. Maybe if I streamed it, I'd be more compelled to go through it. I thought about playing Elden Ring though, because that game looks very pretty. Oh, crike. Like, seriously, KH3 resurrected them. Yeah, for real. It kind of put them on the map for a lot of people. I mean, I didn't know what The World Ends With You was before Dream Drop Distance. That was close, I almost died. Yeah, I didn't know who like Neku, Joshua, Beat, Shiki, Rhyme. Like, I didn't know who any of those people were before I played Dream Drop Distance, and then I learnt about it. I've still yet to play the original World Ends With You. I've considered getting the Switch version from time to time. So I still want to do that. But I did play Neo, The World Ends With You, the sequel. And I really liked it. I actually want to give it another playthrough at some point. And yeah, I really hope that they do include them in a future game again. Like they do more World Ends With You stuff. Mainly because I find that their interactions with Sora and Riku very nice and compelling. Honestly, it's like it's just kind of nice to see Sora and Riku make friends with people their own age, you know? I feel like those are always the kinds of friendships that I like the most in Kingdom Hearts, is when they make friends with people who are about the same age as them. Like you consider like Sora's friendship with Ariel. They're about the same age, and I feel like they seem like really good friends because of it, you know? They you know, they relate to each other a bit more. And you know, everyone, it feels like Sora and Riku kind of slot into their group quite neatly as well. I don't know, it just because I honestly don't even need them to be in a game. I honestly just wouldn't mind like a little slice of life like anime where you know, Sora and Riku just hanging out with the World Ends With You crew. Like, why not? I don't know.
Aqua.
We saved her, hooray. The World Ends With You is really overstimulating at first. I imagine, probably. The second game is quite stimulating. I'm like, because the first game is very touchscreen centric, isn't it? So, you know, there's a lot going on such a small screen. Yeah, I do want to give it a go. At first I wasn't sure about it because apparently the Switch version, which is oh wait, I gotta let this scene play out. It's so cool.
You sure about this, Aqua?
So much for this being a quick playthrough. I think that went out the drain
take you back to Master
ages ago, though.
Sid's tower to rest with Riku and the king.
Thank you.
Who is that blonde character just now? Oh, that was Ventus.
Said I'd be
Although his
right
friends
back,
call him
but
Ven.
I'm not even
He looks
close.
identical to another character
I'm
called
in for an
Roxas, but
earful.
they're not twins or related in any way. They just look identical due to plot reasons. Actually, we'll be seeing him in just a minute. I like Ventus. He's nice. God, this place looks so HD. I hope we brought a booster pack of trading cards with us. Touchscreen plus DS buttons? Oh, so it's both? You got touchscreen and buttons? Okay, how does that work? Apparently the Switch version was kind of bashed because the gameplay just didn't translate very well into a controller with the gyroscope. Apparently it's pretty good if you're playing in handheld mode, because you can just use the touchscreen like intended there, so I'll probably play it that way. She does like the Disney like projection Disney castle thing, but on this castle. She's injecting this castle full of some Disney magic to get it going again. Just needed a bit of magic. This was such a satisfying scene to see the first time around, because the fact that Castle Oblivion was actually the land of departure was such a cool twist back in Birth by Sleep, so seeing it being transformed back is really nice. And it's also just a very nice world. And then coming into this hallway was also really cool, because it's like, oh my god.
Ready?
Also, you were never able to walk down here in Birth by Sleep. Like, you're only able to go up there. Like, this main doorway area. All that happened in this doorway was a cutscene. You never got to run around here. On DS, you control the main character with the touchscreen and your partner with the DS buttons. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder how the Switch version does it, because it only has the one screen. And I guess you could use buttons and stuff at the same time. How interesting. Maybe they changed it so that it works with just the one. I don't know. I should probably check my stuff, because I haven't checked any of my stuff, you know? Know what I'm saying? I've been wanting to replay Birth by Sleep. This is just reminding me that I want to do that. Okay, I got Blizzaga. You know, I'm just gonna wing it with what I got. We're not playing a Sora in this upcoming fight anyway. There he is. He's snoozing. He's having a nap. That's a mega uncomfortable position to be sleeping in, though. Can you imagine his neck? And he's been sleeping like this for 10 years, by the way, so good lord, the neck pain. Maybe not having his heart makes it so that he doesn't feel pain. In the same way that he isn't aging.
Took so long.
Okay, we've got to fight the biker boy. Oh crap. I messed that up. I like how you can see Sora off to the side here. The World Ends With You has been on my wish list for a long time. I keep meaning to play it. I don't know what's stopping me. I don't know. It's not that expensive, I guess. Crikey. I'm just going easy on you. Don't get all cocky. Okay, let's do some ballerina moves. This is a really cool fight. I just wish it was more challenging. But I guess they're saving Vanitas for later, like the proper Vanitas fight for later. Oh god. I got an idea for a new video the other day. I mean, I'm still working on one. I'm working on my Sonic Generations video. I had an idea for another video the other day. So like a while back I made a video on flow motion, which is a mechanic in this game, and I basically, you know, analyzed it, explained it, went over my thoughts on it, stuff like that, and it was a fun video to make. It was not the kind of video where I thought people would really care all that much about it, but I wanted to make it anyway because I thought it was interesting. And I've been recently thinking of making another one, but this time on the shot lock mechanic, which is also in this game, and how that evolved through the series. Purely just because I think it's interesting and I feel like I want to talk about it. But I guess I gotta focus on my current video first.
Aqua!
And then he had a heart attack and died. Though this is a series where heart attack could mean many things. Man, it is getting warmer. I'm a little bit toasty today. I guess I'm wearing a jumper, so it's my own fault. But I'm not wearing a jumper because I'm cold. I'm wearing a jumper because it's comfortable.
Aqua!
Yay, there he is. There he is. I gotta remember to skip the cutscenes because, you know, I'm trying to do it fast. I'm trying to do it at a brisk pace. And there's a lot of cutscenes. It's just some of these things are just really cool and I want to see them, you know? I like this game very much, you know? It is just cutscene central, though, at this point. This is where stuff gets crazy. So yeah, I was talking about... in addition to playing Final Fantasy 15, I've been playing Nier Replicant. Which, if you're unfamiliar with that game, it's another SquareEnix game, I think. Yeah, it is SquareEnix. Yeah, it is. Although I'm playing like a remake remaster of it, and it's good. It's fun, and I like it. It's very depressing though, so be aware of that. It's my second time playing it, so it's not a game that I know super well, but I'm enjoying it. I'm thinking I want to play Nier Automata afterwards, which is the sequel. Though it takes place so far in the future that you don't really have to know the first game in order to play it. I really don't have any ships, do I? Aside from the standard gummy ship. Alright, this might be rough. I have a bit of a rant though. I'm gonna go on a bit of a rant. So hopefully you don't mind. It's about Nier Automata. It's a really good game. It's it's got a really compelling story. It's got some great music, and the combat system on its own is quite fun. And you got lots of options. It's also made by Platinum Games. You know, the Bayonetta people. Although I don't think they're doing so hot these days, but that's by the by. I think Nier Automata has kind of a fatal flaw for me, which prevents me from wanting to go back and play it more often. And that is the difficulty. The difficulty in Nier Automata is super unsatisfying for me. And it's really frustrating, because difficulty in at least in RPGs and action games is very important to me. You know, I need a good healthy challenge. I don't need it to be like kill me now levels of difficult, but I'd like a good challenge so that it feels like what I'm doing feels a bit more impactful. Now, Nier Automata does have a difficulty select, It has like 5 difficulties. Like it's got very easy, easy, normal, hard, and very hard. So there's lots of options, but the problem is that normal feels too easy, and hard mode is too frustrating. I feel like the difficulty wasn't balanced super well. I shudder to think what very hard mode is like. Now, the reasons why I feel like it's a bit unbalanced is for a couple reasons. One, for some gosh darn awful reason that I cannot even fathom, if you're playing the game in hard mode or very hard mode, they remove the ability to lock on to enemies, which if you played any action game, it's kind of like a fundamental feature of action games that exists for a reason. Like Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time was one of the earlier games to implement such a thing, and it did so, again, for a good reason. So when you're playing Nier Automata on hard or very hard, you don't get to lock on. It's not a thing you're allowed to do. They remove that ability entirely so that you cannot do it, which makes combat a little bit more frustrating. And while yes, doing that technically does make the game harder, it's what I like to call artificial difficulty, where they make the game harder but by removing player choice and convenience, which is like fine for like self-imposed challenges. Obviously, there are lots of players like to limit themselves to make the game harder if they want to. But, like, that's different. This is, like, something that the devs did, and it annoys the absolute patootie out of me. So, yeah, that's one thing. So that on its own is annoying. Another reason why I find that Nier Automata's difficulty is whack is because it has, like, this Dark Souls thing. We were talking about Dark Souls earlier. Nier Automata has this Dark Souls-esque thing where when you die, you drop all of your stuff, and then you have to go back to where you died in order to collect it, and if you die before you get there, then you lose it all for good. And it's really annoying for a game like... Did I just go back to the start? Oh, I feel stupid. Okay, let's try that again. I forgot this place is a maze. I literally went backwards. Okay. Also, hi Snatch Kid, how you doing? Hope you're doing alright. Yeah, so the game has this Dark Souls thing where if you die, you lose all your stuff. Now, I think for Dark Souls that works fine. I think what frustrates me about Nier Automata is that you lose basically everything except for your weapons. So, you lose all your money, which is, you know, annoying, but, you know, ultimately you can always earn more money in the game, you can always sell stuff, getting money isn't too terrible of a penalty for dying, like that's fair, I get that. In addition to losing all your money though, you also lose your plug-in chips, which is essentially a mixture of armor and abilities, that you equip them to your character and it gives them, you know, you can give them like stat boosts and like extra abilities and perks and stuff. You lose all those too, and if you die before you reach where you died, then they're gone for good, and you either have to find new ones or buy new ones, which is difficult to do because, hey, you lost all your money. And it's annoying, especially because of how frequently, in hard mode, how frequently you can die because you lose you lose health really quickly when you get hit, and the game can be pretty, you know, rough when it comes to just throwing lots of enemies at you. And maybe this is like a get good kind of thing, sure, fair enough, but it's frustrating when, you know, you die and then you get sent back, and then I don't know, dying just happens a lot. It doesn't really mesh well with my reckless playstyle, where I typically don't really mind dying because it's a learning experience. But in Automata, the penalty is just too great, and it becomes really frustrating. I think I wouldn't mind it too much if, again, they didn't remove your ability to lock on. Again, I have no idea who thought that was a good idea. Anyway, rant over. That's why I find playing Nier Automata a little bit frustrating at times, despite the fact that underneath all that, it is still a really good game that I'd totally recommend. and it is a lot of fun. That's just like one blemish on an otherwise really good game. I would play it more frequently if it wasn't for that. I'm alright, thanks. Glad to hear it, Snatch Kid. Glad to hear you're doing alright. But while we're on the topic of Nier Automata, and while the fact that this fight is probably going to last a while, another reason that actually keeps me from playing Nier Automata is not actually the game's fault. It's really my fault. It's not my fault. It's just a thing. So if you've been to some of my previous streams, you'll know that I have what we have discovered is called versophobia, which is the fear of glitches, or at least glitch-esque things in games, or sometimes even real life. It's just most common in games. My versophobia sometimes prevents me from playing Nier Automata. So in Nier Automata, there is a character called Emil, who is the sweetest little guy. He's adorable, and I like him a lot. In that game, though, he has a shop, he drives this car around, and he has essentially this moving shop where around the main city area, he'll drive around, and then if you're able to stop him and catch him, he'll sell you stuff. Now, and it's sweet, you know, he drives around, he also has like his own little song, his own little jingle, so you can essentially hear him when he's around, and then you can stop him. Now, where this becomes a problem is that I originally, when I first played the game, I thought it was a glitch, but there is a random chance that when you're in the city, he will speed up. Like, he will drive around at like 3 times speed. I don't know exactly how much faster he's going, but it feels like twice or 3 times as fast than normal. And he is absolutely zooming throughout this entire city area. And that triggers my versophobia. It feels like it's a glitch, but you know, after doing some digging on it, it is intentional. He is supposed to be doing that. The thing is, the reason why he goes super fast sometimes is because it makes him harder to stop. And in that situation, he sells like better stuff as a trade-off, because he's harder to catch. And so the real issue, what makes it even worse, is that his theme song is also sped up, which makes it even more uncanny and weird. And it feels like he goes out of his way to like drive into you. So like I'll be like going about my business, right? And then Emil will be like drive straight past me. It absolutely scares the crap out of me. It's even worse, it's even scarier because like the city zone is fairly big, right? You can like get on top of a building and you can see like everything. It's really scary when I'm standing on one side of the city and then I can see him in the distance and then he's like booking it straight to me. It's like, it feels like a horror game where like the killer is running towards you and he's really far away, but he is coming your way. It's absolutely horrifying, and there was one time where I got jump scared so much that I had to call my twin on the phone to like stay on the line with me because I needed to do some shopping from him. But I was too unnerved to like play the game while he was like driving around, so I got my twin on the phone and was like, can you just stay on the line with me while I do this? It's stupid, but yeah, that can prevent me from wanting to play the game. Anyway, also, hi there, hippie witch. Nice to meet you. Welcome on in. I was just talking about Nier Automata. Don't know if you played that one, but that game jump scares me a little bit. It scares me just a little bit. It's not supposed to be a scary game, but as we've discussed in the past, I have what we now know to be versophobia, fear of glitches. Maybe it originates from an unexpected change in what you know, like a loss of control in a sense. That could be a part of it. It's like when things feel wrong. It's when something just doesn't look quite right, where it feels wrong. The thing is, like Emil driving around the city really fast, it's a part of the game. It's supposed to be like that. It just doesn't look like it is, to the point where I did think it was a glitch. But then I did some digging, and it turns out it is supposed to be that way, and he sells rarer stuff when he's fast. It's it's like, it feels uncanny, it feels weird, it feels wrong, it feels like it's not supposed to be like that, which I think is what freaks me out. I guess in that sense it is like a loss of control, or like something that I don't understand, you know. It's interesting. It's an interesting psychological thing to think about, I think. Like, why does this like unnerve me so much? I don't game, I watch. Oh, cool. That's cool. That's cool. I watch a lot of games as well. I mean, I play a lot of games too, but I like watching games. I like watching playthroughs and stuff like that. Mainly because I like seeing people's reactions to games that I myself have played. I find stuff like that interesting. Do you get freaked out with stuff like clipping through walls? Oh, especially. Definitely. For sure. 100%. Another example of that is when I played Bendy and the Ink Machine, and those live streams are still up on my channel. They're kind of old, I guess, but they're still up there. When I played Bendy and the Ink Machine, there's this thing where it's not even a glitch. Here it is. It's not limited to just glitches. It's just things that seem like glitches. So there's this one thing where essentially you can clip through this wall, and it's a fake wall, and then on the other side of the wall there's like this little cardboard cutout of like a little character, and it's supposed to be just an Easter egg. But because it involves clipping through a wall, I really struggled with doing that. It was a lot. But again, that wasn't even a glitch. That was, again, intended by the devs, but because it felt wrong, it still freaked me out anyway. Like, it felt like it was unpredictable. Like something could, like, it could jump out and get me at any point. Like I don't know, it's a lack of control, a lack of knowledge. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen, you know? Wait, you're talking about Bendy just walked in? Wow, did I summon you? Hold on, the game's a bit loud in my ears. I feel like I'm yelling. How are you, Elshad? Yeah, we were talking about the hidden Meatly cutout in Bendy and Ink Machine. We were talking about the glitches that freaked me out in games. I don't know if anyone has any examples of any other like glitches that have like freaked you out in the past. Also, Snatch Kid, you asked me if I played the Kingdom series, just Kingdom? Just Kingdom on its own? Unless you're talking to someone else. I've played Kingdom Hearts, which might shock you. Whoops, I pressed the wrong button. If there is a series just called, you know, Kingdom, I am unfamiliar with it. I meant to say Kingdom Hearts, the Joker's red. Gotcha. Oh, alright, sorry. I mean, I can be a little bit slow when it comes to jokes in general, so there's no guarantee it would have landed even if you had said it correctly, so... Am I a glitch that freaks you out? Sometimes. Maybe, a little bit, sometimes. Wait, what happened to, Wait, what happened to Cosmo Sheep? Oh, right. Elshad, I don't know how to tell you this, but I had to get rid of that emote. Well, I didn't have to. I chose to. Because I wanted to make room for, this emote. The new one that I got. This one. And out of all the emotes that I had, Cosmo Sheep was the only one where I feel like it wouldn't be too missed. Except by you. I did consider that, but I gotta go with the odds here. You know, if I had more emote slots to work with, then I would include the Cosmo Sheep one again, but I only have so many, so... What if I say a joke fast then? Sure, by all means. A splat sound effect, yeah. And to be fair, that new emo has gone over very well. People seem to really like it. And I do too, so I guess this is my new emote combo. This fight is mental. I feel like I had another example of like a glitch that's freaked me out recently. I was talking about Nier Automata, was it related to that? Nah, I think I got all that out of my system. I wish I had changed my keyblades. I've been using these ones for a while. God, this fight really was just like, look how much stuff we can fit on the screen. Check this out. How else would we be taking them out, Donald? Riddle me that. Take them out with the train. This is my favorite attraction flow in the game, mainly because it's not part of the main group. Crazy that you can just do this for ages and get like a bunch of XP from it. I like to try and sync the finisher up to the music, but I think I was a bit too early. Oh yeah, we won! And I got glide. They just kind of throw glide at you. This game doesn't really need glide, but you know they have to include it because it's like a series staple. Got to have you glide. Okay, I'm gonna swap out my keyblades. Let's have Oathkeeper. Let's have I don't know, Shooting Star, and we'll also have Grand Chef. Maybe I should also cook some meals as well. Get some cuisines. So Snatch Kid, have you been playing mini games lately? Have you been playing Tomodachi Life? I think you mentioned it in the Discord earlier. I don't know if that meant that you had been playing it or if you were just curious about it. Also, I got a new follower since the last stream, so thank you to that for new follower. I forgot to mention. What fight do we have coming up? I don't think we actually have a fight coming up. I think this is just the bit where everyone dies. And then we get sent to anime heaven. I think that's what's going on here. Skip the cutscene when Aqua says what? Does she? Maybe not like that. I don't have it yet. Oh, okay. Are you intending to get it?
Everybody okay?
Thumbs up. Oh, right. The death beam. Okay. I love like the out of context death beam where if you skip cutscenes. Yeah, that Donald does a death beam where he kills everyone. And that's not even kidding. Like, Donald is canonically one of the most powerful mages in the Final Fantasy universe. Donald Twatting Duck can conjure a Zeta Flare, which very few characters are able to do. I guess he's not the, the King's Court magician for nothing. I was wondering how he managed to land that job, and now we know. Oh, isn't this like the end of the game? Yeah, this is the bit where everyone dies. Perchance I haven't decided yet. Piss beam? Yeah, so, be careful. I know Donald can be super annoying sometimes, but careful not to push his buttons too much. Or else he'll do that. Did we really just skip Donald's Zeta Flare? I should have... Oh, man, I should let it go.
Donald to Watting Duck.
To Watting. He's a twat.
Where am I?
Welcome to heaven. Also, this is where The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword's final boss takes place in, fun fact. The final boss in Skyward Sword, like the arena, looks almost exactly like this. Like, it's uncanny. Like, it's got the water, it's got the sky, it's got the reflection, like, wow. I choose to believe that those two areas are one and the same, because why not? That's fun. There was another game I played recently that had a location that looked very similar to this as well. Was it a Sonic game, maybe? No, I don't think it was a Sonic game. There was a game I played recently where it has a location that looks kind of like this. Like the final world. I'm just blanking on what it was. I remember thinking about it. Nah, it's gone. I can't think of it. What about the first world? Yeah, what about the first world? What is the first world? What would the first world be? Daybreak Town? Or, yeah, Daybreak Town.
Can't stay away now, can you?
Oh, it's the little kitty.
Hello?
I want to hear his little cat noise. It's the baby. It's this guy. I have an emote of him.
The name's Chirithy, and this is the final world.
I just want to grab him
Sora.
and...
What's the final
I want to
world?
squish him.
There's nothing else beyond this.
Cool.
These must be pieces of me.
Isn't the first world... Oh. So did Donald actually kill everyone, or what happened? No, Donald killed himself, technically. Like, using Zeta Flare ended up, like, well, I don't know if it, like, actually killed him, but it definitely, like, knocked him out. And then a giant swarm of Heartless came and killed everyone. Like, it was a giant... It was not so much a swarm, it was like a storm of Heartless, like a gigantic tornado made out of shadows. It just showed up and got them all. And now everyone is, like, kinda dead. Or at least as dead as this series will allow you to be. Which is very vague. yeah, Donald killed us all. He could if he wanted to. He killed one of the Xehanauts though. He basically shot the Zeta Flare at one of the Xehanauts. And super killed him. Definitely. Like, he disintegrated, most likely. So good on Donald. He killed one of the Xehanauts, that's cool, but he did end up knocking himself out. And then everyone just kind of died everywhere anyway. So. The only way... We can't revive people, we can't bring people back from the dead, so instead we're going to turn back time and do it differently. And I love me some time travel shenanigans. We just got to piece ourselves together first. Sora lost all of his Soras, so we got to go find them. And they're just doing the happy dance.
I gotta put myself back together. There's no time to waste.
How will they ever beat Lucio in Cage4 when there's no mobile game cameo to bail them out this time? Yeah, good point. They don't have the power of mobile games to help them in a tight spot this time around. That's, no, they're gonna have to come up with some other, you know, protagonist nonsense to get them out of that jam. I'm all down for it though, whatever. Rip Missing Link. Yeah, it is a shame. I was never looking forward to Missing Link before it got cancelled, but I was still curious about the story. I was unlikely to play it, but because it's, you know, a mobile game. A Pokemon Go-esque mobile game in, you know, as well, but I still was curious about the story and the lore and stuff. Hopefully they don't let all that stuff go to waste. Donald Duck has a confirmed kill count. Oh yeah, definitely. I'm pretty sure in the original DuckTales cartoon, Donald was in the Navy or something, so maybe he killed people then too. Who knows? Don't worry, they'll cameo with a movie tie-in like Chicken Little and KH2. I sometimes completely forget that Chicken Little is in that game. Chicken Little was really only in KH2 because it was a fairly recent movie at the time, and that's it. Kind of makes me wonder if KH4 would end up doing the same thing in a similar way with a different trendy movie at the time.
Almost there.
Should I keep collecting all the Soras to get, like, the HP boost, or should I just keep going? I mean, how much am I going to need that HP boost, really? I could just get the 111 and call it a day. I think I need to collect like 300 Soras in order to get the HP boost. It is just one little HP boost though, do I really need that? Especially if I'm trying to play through this game quickly. It'd probably be faster to just go without it. What HP boost? Yeah, like, it says you have to collect 111 Soras. But if you ignore that and just keep on collecting them, eventually the game will... if you keep on collecting them, eventually the game will just boot you out, and you'll get an HP boost out of it. You have to collect like 300 or so. It is just one little HP boost though. And you can replay this minigame at any point. You can return here and do this later if you don't want to do it, you know, now. Oh, there we go. You're gonna leave parts of yourself behind, so it's gonna get amnesia. It's not like he hasn't gotten amnesia before. You can deal. Yeah, so we've got enough, so we can go through this portal and leave, or we could keep getting more Soras if we want. I don't know if I wanna. I mean, I'm doing it, but this kind of feels like it might be a waste of time. It's just a tiny little HP boost. I don't know if I really need it. Is it a permanent HP boost? Yeah, it is permanent. But I don't think it's a crazy big one. You know, a little bit of extra HP. I can get HP boosts from eating food, although those are temporary, but still, it's something. Yeah, this is gonna take a while. The music here is very nice. Oh yeah, definitely. I think the name of this music track is just called The Final World. I don't think it has like a really deep name, really. Sometimes names of music in this series has some really cool names, but no, I think in this case it's just The Final World. It is very pretty, yeah. I remember playing this for the first time, and playing through this bit gave me chills, because I was like, what the heck is going on? Like, everyone died, and now we're in heaven. Which was not the direction I thought this game would go in when I played it for the first time. But the music is the music is interesting, because it's like, it sounds very hopeful, very calming, but it's also very sad as well. Especially because I didn't do it before, but before you go to this area where you collect all the Soras, if you look around a little bit, you can find these stars, and these stars represent people's hearts, like people who have died and have ended up here. And you can talk to them, and they tell you some like really depressing stories about like how they died, or you know, just other like depressing things in their life. It's so very not like Kingdom Hearts at all, which is what makes it very interesting. It kind of makes me wonder if this is like, if the final world is like part of some larger Final Fantasy connected universe where, I don't know, it's like a bunch of different people. But yeah, there's some like really depressing stories that they tell you if you go and talk to them. Really interesting though. So yeah, this is a sad place, but, you know. Because this isn't like, you're not guaranteed to show up here when you die. Chirithy explains that this is kind of a place where a heart ends up if they're persistent enough, instead of just fading away completely.
I see that you found them all.
Yup.
Okay, now let's bounce. We've got to use the power of waking or whatever. We're time traveling. We've got to turn back time and you know, unkill everybody. Their Kingdom Heart? Yes, their Kingdom Heart, you could say.
Sora, you don't believe that. I know you don't.
This is not far back enough. This is a cool Riku moment. I mean, he dies anyway, but still, good effort. This is why he became a master, man. And then they died. Okay, now we're traveling back. Because Sora's like, you see that? We gotta have that not happen, so let's try again. But before we do that, we gotta unkill everybody first. Time travel? Yes. I know time travel gets really convoluted, especially in this series. But I can't help it. I love time travel. I think it's a really cool concept. I even like all the little tropes and cliches that come from it. Time travel can come in so many different forms. I think it's so interesting whenever it happens.
Nobody here. Gee, I'm here. Jiminy, you're okay.
Yeah, I forgot about Jiminy.
Okay might be a stretch.
Was Jiminy
but
always
what are
that
we waiting
big? I
for?
swear he was smaller.
We need to find the others. Right.
Maybe it's just because Sora's taller in this game. Okay, everybody's hearts have been scattered through time and space, so we gotta go get them. I have one pet peeve about this part of the game where you're going through all the worlds to like find them all again, to like save everybody. My one pet peeve is that the music here is really cool. It's the music from Kingdom Hearts 1. You know, it's the dive to the heart music. It's like the end of the world music, but you know, it's a remix of it, and it's really cool. This is a really cool piece of music, very iconic. My problem is that they don't have the battle theme for this part for some reason. So when you're fighting Heartless here, the music doesn't change like it usually does, it just stays with this music. And it's kind of disappointing because the battle theme is really cool, so I don't know. I think it was maybe a design choice to make this part of the game feel even more eerie. But I'd rather just have the battle theme personally. There's Riku. He's on display for some reason.
Riku!
And then there's this guy, the Lich. He's like the Grim Reaper of Heartless. Except there's already a Heartless called the Grim Reaper, so he's like, I'ma take this. This is mine. He took that while he was looking at him. Like he took that heart while looking at Sora. I was like, you want this? You want this? Because it's mine. It's like when a cat is about to push something off of a table, and then you tell it not to, and then it stares at you while doing it. That's what the Lich just did. Sora's like, don't take that heart. And the Lich is like, but I'm gonna. And then he just looks at you. Cool Neo Shadows.
We can't let him get away!
Oh, there's no chests here, right. Here's a fun fact about water magic. When a shadow goes into the ground, you usually can't hit them because they're in the ground, but water magic actually causes them to resurface. Which is cool, because there was never a way to do that in previous games.
Here we go! We'll never stop them all! Leave them so! We gotta keep going!
No one likes a backseater, Jiminy. I'm going, but not because you told me to. Son of a lich. Yeah. But killing stuff is fun.
Here we go! Yeah! Yeah! Got him! Yeah! Back at you! Back off! Forget this small fry! We gotta go after the one in charge! Yeah! So long!
Okay. This would be a good place to grind, though, I feel. Maybe if you, yeah, this is a good place to EXP grind. Yeah, Jinx, we got it at the same time. And find some ingredients. Yeah, you can get some, if there's like synthesis materials you can get from Shadows and Neo Shadows then. I find it interesting that there are no emblem Heartless here. Or artificial Heartless. It's all pure blood Heartless. Which I guess makes some sense, I suppose. I think Emblem Heartless show up later though, so I don't know. There he goes, a little joker, a little trickster. Yeah, I've grinded here. Okay. I don't know if I usually just like to fight here because it's fun and it's dramatic. Oh crap! Hot booty. I'm juggling him. Also, we can really see everything from up here. Kind of interesting that he uses, like, normal magic spells at you. Got him! And we're gonna have to get him a good few more times.
Hey, wait!
Do you guys think I'll be able to beat the game today? Or at least the main story? It depends how long I want to stream for, I don't know. It depends if I be dying a lot.
Into one of those pools of shadow that are...
I'm spinning out! Let's go in this one. I can't really tell what the portals are. I'm falling too fast and they're too shadowy. Oh, Caribbean. I do think this is cool that it sends you back through all the worlds. Because that's cool. I like it when games do stuff like this. I do think that this was done better in KH1. Because like you get to explore a little bit and I don't know, it just makes more sense because it's like the worlds have been taken by darkness and stuff, so it makes sense you're going back through them. Even if they haven't, like, I don't know. Here it's just because kind of, you know, why not? To reference KH1, I suppose. I still like it though. It doesn't have to be deep. I just like when games do stuff like this. Oh, I killed him with the source. It's basically just 30 Xehanort fights after this, right? Yeah, pretty much.
Hold still.
There's a lot of Xehanorts. Because like you've got the 13 that you fight, and then you basically fight 13 again, but this time all at once, and then you fight the guy himself a few times. So if you do the math, that does add up to about 30. We're frozen. Oh, it's Gooby! It's the Goof Troop.
Back off! Back off!
One day I'm gonna get all the platinum trophies for all the Kingdom Hearts games. I'm only missing 2. I want to get the Birth by Sleep one. The only platinum trophies I'm missing is Birth by Sleep and Chain of Memories. I feel like Birth by Sleep might not be as tedious, because my main concern with getting the Chain of Memories one is that you have to get both Sora and Riku up to level 100. Which wouldn't be too bad if it wasn't for the fact that you have to do it with like the card combat system. And I don't know if there are any major like leveling up exploits in that game. Reload!
Back off! Heal! There!
Sauce.
Got him! Go! Yeah! So long! Back off!
He summons more Heartless, yes. Oh, there we go, got him. Do we not get to keep our form changes when we go from the worlds?
Enough!
Okay, I'm gonna... Whoopsie!
So long!
I just walked thin air. Oh wow, I'm only level 37. That's not that high for this point in the game, is it? Maybe, I don't know.
Let's try another portal. Aim for the ones wrapped in shadows.
I guess I am, like, you know, going pretty slow. Is that Duck? That's Duck. That's Mr. Duck. It's the Mickey fight, the Riku fight, the BBS fight, the Days fight, the PTSD fight, the Ram fight, and then the old Rambling Man fight. Hooray! And that's not even counting the Remind episode, where you do that again. And then you do it again, but with everybody fighting in unison. And then again as Kairi. They're all fun fights, though. Oh yeah, and then you also do it with Mickey against everyone.
Back off. Got him. Heal. Right there.
Right, Ben. You probably want to be around level 6. I caught that just before I said that second number. At first I thought you were being legit, but then I was like, wait, I detect something as a miss with this comment.
Yeah. So long.
Where'd he go? There he is.
Stop that.
This form looks really cool as a monster. This looks pretty cool. It's all stripy and whatnot. And then the game turns into a Souls-like and kicks your head in a million times.
We ought to search every
I love
part of the
it.
Shadow's control.
Meow meow. Meow meow. And now I'm a toy. I am a child's plaything. Is anyone looking forward to Toy Story 5, by the way? I forgot that was a thing. I'm not in the camp of people who's like appalled at a new Toy Story movie. But I'm not exactly looking forward to it though. I'm not dreading it though. It's not like I wish it didn't exist. But I'm more like, hey, that's a thing. And you know, I might watch it and I might enjoy it. Actually, I think it's likely I'll enjoy it because I'm easy to please. I don't really mind none. Yeah, a new Toy Story. I'm curious about how that will go. People are going to hate it. Lots of people are going to hate it even if the movie's good, so... Just because they don't want more Toy Story movies. Which I think is valid, but I'm not in that camp personally. I'm just not all that bothered. It's not like I'm against or not against it. I'm just not too fussed. So welcome back, Okami. We're time traveling now. Also, how's Tomodachi Life been for you? Because you've been making some Miis. Where is he? Is he behind the capsule machine?
Nice.
Oh, there he is. What are you doing all the way over there, silly? Pixels in camp and do nothing.
Hey.
Hey, someone's fallen into the river in Lego City A.
We ought to search every portal the Shadows control.
I love the noise it makes when you kill it. That sounds wrong. Kill what? The Lich? I haven't been paying attention. For me, Toy Story ended with the 3, but I'm open to new episodes. Yeah, I think that's more or less how I feel as well. Like, just because 3 kind of felt like a very perfect ending, it doesn't mean that everything that comes after is automatically going to be bad. Like, logically, that can't be the case. As long as they've got, you know, new topics to do. And if you like the characters, then I don't mind just seeing more of the characters I like. Obviously, the execution is what makes all the difference. I feel like because the oh, it goes vroom. Okay, I'll listen out for the vroom. I think because Toy Story 5 is going to center around essentially iPad kids, which is I think a bit too like depressing for me. Or like it's not that I think that's a bad topic to cover, because it's obviously very relevant. And I guess I'm interested to see how, I don't know, how exactly do you resolve such a thing? I guess learn to live alongside, you know, iPads, I guess. But it's also like, I don't know. I find that like modern day like young children who have access to like tech like that, like tablets and smartphones, is just very like, it's not like I'm against it, but it's like it kind of depresses me a little bit. I didn't have my first phone until I was 11, and even then it was a flip phone, even though smartphones were very much a thing. And I didn't care. I didn't really care. I didn't need it. I didn't think I needed it. Obviously, these days I need a phone, like I didn't use tech much back then. Oh, did you hear that? Oh, I didn't hear the room. I forgot to listen out for the room. There's still one more.
He must be hiding in
Okay,
there.
Grandpa, let's get you to bed. I'm sorry. I don't know. It's like I heard this story of someone. I was like listening to a podcast where some guy was talking about how their like daughter or something, like they gave them a I forget what it was. Was it like a PSP or like a Game Boy or something? Was like, here, look at this. And then they immediately attempted to touch the screen to get it to work, and I was like, that's kind of that's a little bit upsetting. Not because it's not like the child's like doing anything wrong. It just means that, you know, touchscreens are just so common that if it's not a touchscreen, then it's confusing. Like buttons, ooh. And yeah, touchscreens, like, yeah, they're good, they're effective. There's a reason why they're a thing. Touchscreens tend to be very intuitive. I don't know. I guess I just feel kind of weird about like we're talking about like a 4-year-old and they have like a smartphone and like tablets and stuff, and I'm like, do you need that? Like, I don't know. Is that like is like tech like that good for someone that young? Fair enough if you're you know, a little bit older, it might even be good. But when you're like 4 or 5, I'm like, is that good for you? I guess it depends on how the parents, you know, manage it. You know, limitations and stuff. I don't know. I feel like I'm. It's not really my place to talk about such things. I'm not a parent. How did I get on that topic anyway? Oh yeah, Toy Story. Tomodachi Life 2 is great so far. I'll try Make a City. Yeah, from what I've seen, the customization that the game allows you is pretty nuts. I did hear the vroom that time. It's a cool sound. Yeah, the customization in Tomodachi Life 2 is pretty crazy. So I'm curious to see what people do with it.
I'd say we've been to every world that we can visit.
A lot of people are probably just going to make their island look like Mungus. Although Mungus is not really, is kind of old hat at this point. I had this idea. I don't know if I'll go through with it, but I had this idea. Speaking of Mungus, in case you don't know what I'm saying Among Us, as in the game. So I was thinking of doing like hosting an Among Us game on my birthday on my Discord server. I don't know if anyone would be interested in that. But I was thinking of like just like having an Among Us game on my Discord, and people can join if they want, and we can have some fun. Because I've only ever played Among Us once, and I haven't really had the opportunity to do it again. So I thought maybe I should make an opportunity, and this way it will give me a chance to break out of my shell a little bit more. I'm trying to, you know, put myself out of my comfort zone a little bit at times.
Amogus spelled backwards in Sugomar.
Thank you for that. Anyway, do I not have Curaga? No, I guess not. So yeah, I don't know if anyone would be interested in that, but something I was thinking of doing for my birthday. I was actually going to do that last year on my birthday, but I got cold feet and didn't do it. But I'm a little bit more confident now. A little bit. So I'd like to maybe give it a go and see how it goes. I play Among Us, yeah. I mean, Among Us is pretty good because it's on, like, everything. You can get it on everything. It goes on sale all the time. And it's cross-play compatible, so you can play online with anyone regardless of what version they have it. Like, no matter what console they have it on, so it's very accessible. When my niece asked me what a Wii was, I felt odd. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like stuff like that. Yeah, it's just a bit upsetting. We gotta fight the Demon Tide now, yes? It'll be cool. I'd play Among Us. Haven't played in like 5 years. Yeah, I forget when I did. I played it on someone's live stream. Like I was invited to play it on someone's live stream with a bunch of other people. And I was super nervous. It was like a really big step for me at the time. I'd never really done anything like that before. Especially because I didn't really know anybody. Except for the person who invited me. And it was really scary, but I did it, and I think that was like the first step. A big important step for me being a bit more okay with those kinds of gatherings and game nights and such. So I'd like to try hosting my own. I think that's I think that'll be a bit of a step forward for me as well. And the mere idea of doing it doesn't freak me out as much as it would before, so... Squish was the imposter. Just so you know, I'm not very good at this game. I don't think I'm very good at it either. The thing is, like, I don't think I'd make a very good imposter, because if I try and lie about stuff, I just get really giggly. That's my tell. Like, some people get, like you know, they sweat a lot, or they avoid eye contact, and stuff like that. My tell is that I giggle. I get very giggly, like I have to contain my laughter, because it's like, ooh, I feel so bad. I'm lying, I feel so bad, and then it makes me kind of giggly, so... Oh, me head. Ouch. Ow. I mean, Cosmoshi, but you removed the emo. Oh, right, gotcha. I mean, he would make a good imposter. Although that said, in the one Among Us game that I played, I actually was the imposter on my first go. I think it was my first go. I think it was the first round. I got the imposter and I did actually win. Although there were 2 imposters, so I think my teammate carried me a little bit, but I don't think I actually killed anyone. I think I killed... Actually, I might have killed one person, I don't remember. My chance of being the imposter is so low, I went into a 3-player custom lobby with some people in a call, and We do like 10 matches and I was never the imposter. Yeah, that is crazy unlikely. 10 matches between 3 people? The game's probably going to be quite dull with only 3 people though, right? They kept voting me out because they were convinced I would have made me be would have been me by now. Yeah, that, I mean, odds are, yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, we got the Union Cross bit after this. It was like 1 in 3 chance and I never got it. That's crazy odds. That's mental. I really like this fight, although I do think it's cooler when Aqua does it in 0.2, because she has that team attack with Mickey. Why doesn't this version of the fight have its own team attack? Like where you team up with Donald and Goofy. That would have made this fight a little extra something. Then again, on the other hand, you do the Union Cross bit right after this, so that kind of almost counts. It's a team attack with like 1,000 people. Oh my god, that thing's catching up. .2 war flashback, yeah. I went like 40 public matches and never got it. That's so crazy. Technically the team attack is Union Crossing. Yeah, yeah. Okay, time to let it go. There we go, that's a good finish. Donald, here's your team attack, happy now? He just does another Zeta Flare.
Come on!
So I got some sausages to snack on.
Something's wrong!
Ow. Sausages. Oh, this is a good batch. That's crazy. So we got the Demon Tower, the Demon Tide, and I don't think this giant swarm has a name, but I like to call it the Demon Storm, because I'm a nerd.
What now?
I'll stop it!
I'm going to use my protagonist powers. Oh, this is the bit where Ephema shows up, and it's like kind of cool. I wonder who voices him.
Need some help?
I like your scarf. The power of mobile games, the power of the internet. One of those Keyblades is me, cause yeah, I played Union Cross. I didn't win the contest to be put into this game, but I did play it, so haha. So the joke's on not me. It's like when Vanitas surfs on the Keyblades, except it's not evil.
What is this?
Do you guys think I'll be able to win? Do you guys think I'll be able to win this fight? Do you think I'll be able to win at pressing triangle a bunch?
Let's go.
This is probably one of the best, actually probably the best integration of a mobile game I have ever seen. Mainly because I haven't really seen too many mobile game integrations. Why isn't my bot saying the thing? It's probably because you've got like bad words in it. Yeah, I think that's why. I think it censors the message if it has language in it.
Now's our chance.
I guess screwdriver's not legal after all. I don't know if that's a setting I enabled. I don't know.
Kill this beach in the name of Derek, of Bob, of Richard Dickens, of Newsmaster 69, and all our ancestors that died in the fight to make crude jokes legal again.
Oh, never mind. I guess it just messed up the first time. Thanks for the bits, though. Do you guys think these names are in any particular order? Or is it random? It's cool that they put the logo of the union that you're in next to it. I don't remember what union I was in. I think I was in the unicorn one.
We're almost finished.
What happens if you don't press the button? Well, the camera pans. Does it just stay like this? Do we die? I imagine this is really cool to watch from down there. Okay, let's do it. I think it's one of those things where it's kind of impossible to fail. Okay. We just really had to charge it up, you know. Oh, you removed. Oh, you removed the. Gotcha. You just got to be. You just got to be sneaky with the wording. Gotcha. Okay. It would have been funny if there was an inappropriate user. I don't know if they would have allowed that. I'm sure they checked the names. Cool, now let's go kick some booty. Guys, who should I help first, Riku or Mickey? Who should I go to first? Riku or the Michael? Or the Mickle man? Michael? You want Michael? I could go for some Michael.
Get ready. Yeah.
Oh no, we got a vote for Riku. Ooh. Am I the tiebreaker, or should we flip a coin? What are my items like? Oh, okay, that's how you get Kuraga. Alright. Bestie first. You make a compelling argument. Which way is it? Oh, there he is. I mean, Mickey's going up against like 4 people. Can I wave around my 40-month sub to gain bias? Well, since you even, you know, suggested such an idea, I'm going to immediately not do your suggestion. Ah, how about that? Thank you, Elshad, for making the decision really easy for me. I'm joking, kind of. Mickey gave up on Aqua for 10 years. I get it's jokes or whatever, but he didn't actually. He only gave up on Aqua for like 1 year, which still isn't very good, but still. I'll just not sub anymore? Alright. I can't tell you what to do, I guess. Them's the breaks. But, you know, I gotta stick to my principles. This is about my principles. Clever little sneak. It's a shame he doesn't say that in this game. It's iconic.
You like it? You better run. Got him. Back at you. Oh yeah.
I love a good Zigbar fight. Well, kinda. I both love and hate Zigbar because his fights tend to be pretty difficult, but like deflecting the lasers back is really satisfying. Oh, there's a bot in the chat. Yuck. Hold on. I mean, the bot is not in the chat. My automod actually caught it. Huh.
You better run. You got him. Come on. Take this. Back at you. Heal. You like it? Oh yeah. It's over. Let's make it interesting. Come on.
Oh yeah.
This one's special.
Did he always turn his lasers into a bow in the previous games? I feel like that's a thing and that's new to this game. Oh crap. Gosh, that was close. Zigbar's always been one of my favorite organization members. I can see why. He is really cool. He's so shifty, and he's also incredibly important. Where did he go? Oh. He's teleported out of the arena. That's super cheating. He really is evil. I guess it's true that they say villains don't have to play by the rules. I think the foreshadowing of Zigbar being more than he seems was done super well throughout the series, I think. He is the kind of character where you look back on previous interactions with him and it's like, well damn, he's always just been very shifty like that, huh?
Think fast. Think fast.
He did that in KH2? Oh. I know he turned his guns into like a sniper rifle. I didn't know he did turn them into a bow though. Yeah, we all know he ain't dead.
I'm unstoppable. Think fast. One more.
Oh crikey. This kid's crazy. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing more of Zigbar, quote-unquote Zigbar, in the future. You know, though, you know who I really want to learn more about, though? Maybe even to a greater extent than Zigbar / Lushu. I want to learn more about Demix. What's his deal? He's probably the character that we know the least about. Demix time. Yeah, I want a whole batch of Demix time. Got him. I got him with the swoosh uppercut stuff. How about that? How about them apples? I had to skip that scene because there's so much Riku in that scene. It's too much. The game would overload. That cutscene contains 3 whole Rikus. And that's just so much Riku. The game can't handle that much Riku. If they added 1 additional Riku to that scene, well, the game just wouldn't work. It would have exploded, you know. They wouldn't be able to code it, you know. You can't be coding in that much Riku and get away with it.
What's the matter?
Riku trauma activates. Riku's data battle is pretty hard in this game. It's considered one of the easier ones, but I struggled with it quite a bit. I hear Mickey being abused. Pick a card. It's time to duel. This is why moving to Unreal Engine was a good thing. They were originally going to use the same engine that Final Fantasy 15 was made on. I wonder what the game would have been like if they had stuck with that. Just passing by to say hello and bye, wish everyone a good time zone and positive beams of violent positivity. Stay safe and have fun. If you've gotten this far in the message, I'm already gone. Also, don't be a lasagna, Elsha. Alright, thanks for stopping by. Oops. A challenge, is it?
The game continues.
God, Luxord is so cool. He's one of my favorites. Do we have? So what are our favorite organization members? But you're not allowed to say Roxas. No Roxas, because that's too easy. Because I feel like my favorite might be Luxord. If we're disregarding like Roxas, Shion, and Axel, I think maybe Luxord probably. He's so cool, and I like the cards and stuff, and his fights are quite fun. I much prefer his data battle in this game over the one in KH2 though, because in KH2 there's so much less room for error.
You've earned it.
And he turns you into cards and dice and stuff. Also, what the hell is the wild card that he just gave Sora? We still don't know what that is.
Stop playing.
What's the matter? What's the matter?
It's time to finish him.
For you.
Ready? Back at you. Back off. Heal.
Phew. How Riku never had an existential crisis with all those clones. I mean, he had his rough times as it is, so... Oh look, Pickle Key, some say Pixel_Key, but the meaning is the same. Hello buddy, how's it going? People do say that. Well actually it's mainly just you, but you're people, so it counts. It's a Yu-Gi-Oh card he wants to introduce into the game. Oh, cool. Did he give him the Blue Eyes White Dragon? Or did he just give him a pot of greed? Yu-Gi-Oh is pretty banging though. I do like Yu-Gi-Oh. It feels like Rico's had 5 existential crises. Also, Axel's your favorite? In KH2, its fight is fun though. In KH3, it's just kind of hoping you don't lock onto the wrong card. Yeah, there is like a knack to it though. My problem with Luke's data battle in KH2 is that when he does his DM, and then you have to do the thing where you have to hit all the buttons on the command menu and make them all circle. In the regular fight, you can lose that little minigame and it's fine. I mean, it's not fine, but you can still win the fight. In the data battle, you have to do that or else you cannot win.
What's the matter?
Like, you won't be able to win unless you get the timing on that. And it gets so fast that it's basically luck. A gamble, I guess, so I guess it's fitting for him. Also, for some reason I thought going into rage form was a good idea. If you don't count the Days trio, then probably Demix. Okay, cool. Mr. Dance Want to Dance himself. Oh, it's the Red Eyes Black Dragon. Oh man.
Oh.
Less memorable than the Blue Eyes, if you ask me, but a solid dragon.
See ya. See ya. What's the matter? Bye-bye.
I'm gonna kill her with the power of Darkness. Oh, my food wore off. How long's that been gone?
I will break you.
Please don't.
See ya.
I bruise like a peach.
What's the matter? What's the matter? You're mine. What's the matter?
I think I got this in the bag. She's outside of the arena! That's cheating! Oh, Mickey. Good one! Get the combo key with the mouse. Nice. Also, she did teleport outside of the arena, which is super cheating. Like, no, that is not allowed. Mickey Pog. Party members actually do a lot of damage with their basic attacks. It's just if they actually land the attack, that's what makes all the difference. Okay, who next? We either help Axel and Kyrie, or Ven and Aqua. Who we going to?
Panels in the floor are switches for the doors.
These all door switch puzzles are really random. Like why did Xehanort conjure this? I guess to slow us down. I was like, he'll never figure out how to press buttons. Do days? Okay. Oh man, I didn't hit the button. I didn't hit the gun drop button. Hey, do you guys want to see a trick? It was in my flow motion video, so I've already spoken about it. If you keep on doing the basic flow motion attack here, Sora will gain altitude ever so slightly every time he does it, because he's flipping upwards. So if you keep on doing this, you can essentially scale up walls, which is not useful at all, but it is a thing that you can do. And then you can kind of see around the walls here. There is an invisible wall though, so you can't actually go too high up, but you can peek out a little bit. It's kind of cool. Again, not really useful, like at all, but it's a thing you can do. Stan Axel, Stan Axel. There they are. I think this fight is better in Remind when you can play as Roxas. But, you know, it's whatever. Speedrun trick. I don't know if that's really useful for speedrunning at all. I'd be curious.
The moon shines down.
The moon is delicious. I like that they kept the berserk mechanic for Psyx. Although you can't hit him with his own claymore to get rid of it. Oh, Kairi, heal me! Kairi! She healed Axel, but not me? Red flag. This is where Axel tells him to stall. Ah, he hit him with the pizza cutters.
Stop it! Isa!
And then he died. Stop! Roxas! Okay, let's just let Roxas do all the work. This fight also makes more sense in Remind. Base game doesn't even explain how Shion is alive. Yeah, they leave that out of the base game. I mean, the explanation makes sense in Remind, but it's weird that they waited till Remind to explain how that works. Or at least get into the nitty-gritty of how it worked. SquareEnix will take over as protagonist now that Sora's MIA. Kinda. That'd be cool. Aqua's training under... No, Kairi training under Aqua now, which is really promising. I hope she gets a new Keyblade. I think Kairi should get a new Keyblade. One that looks a bit more, less delicate looking. But defend, she go from the tutorial to the final world. Good point. Look, Roxas, we're using matching Keyblades. Hey, thank you, Shion. Oh, sorry, I kind of messed him up there. Whoops. I hope Kairi actually gets to do something in KH4. Yeah, me too. They're giving her so much, like, setup to do something, so if they don't, then they're really going to have problems. I imagine they will, because Kairi not doing much in this game was such a big deal for a lot of people that there's no way they'd make the same mistake again, surely. Surely they've heard the feedback, loud as it was. We got him. I hope Kairi actually gets to do something in Cage 4. They hyped her up in Cage 3 and then it was the same as always. She's gone until the end of the game. And then she gets kidnapped. Yeah. It is a shame. I mean, I don't mind too much because, like, I don't mean this in a bad way, but, like, Kairi is a character that I don't care about as much as a lot of the others.
You let them reduce you to this?
It's not like she's my favorite character or anything. I like her, but it's not like she's up there, you know.
You outgrew the marks and
So I don't really
eyes.
mind much, but realistically, like
So?
they should you know, not
like you
sideline
need
her as
them.
much.
Stop it. The whole act.
Don't slander Destiny's Embrace. Oh, I like the
thought this was
Keyblade, don't
all
get me
for
wrong.
her.
I just think for Kairi's go-to
At
Keyblade,
first,
I think she should
I
get something a
sacrificed
bit more,
everything to try and track her down.
something that looks like it won't snap in
You're
half.
the one who went off and made other friends.
I do like the design though.
Left her and me both in the dust.
Like
It infuriated
Grim and
me
I,
how you just
I think I've
exited
mentioned
our
this in the
lives.
past. Grim and I recently recorded some videos where we tier listed all of the Keyblades
I lost
in Kingdom Hearts 1
all
and 2.
sense of purpose.
We're thinking of doing the other Kingdom Hearts games as well
I
eventually.
didn't forget you.
But we decided to do that, and we talked
know.
at length about Destiny's Embrace. Actually,
You wouldn't
talked
do
is
that.
probably not the right word. I talked, Grim ranted, because they have very
But-
strong feelings about Kairi.
I was jealous.
Not very positive ones.
You admit it.
Well, if I make it back, you won't get it out of me a second time.
See you, Liza.
See you, Lee.
Goodbye, Shadow. Shadow basketball. You let them bully you into getting a tattoo? Yeah, peer pressure, am I right? It's pretty crazy. Also, I'm letting this cutscene play out because I want to see Roxas's adorable little run that he does. I need to see it.
You go help Kyrie.
Right.
Strong feelings? Like, not too happy
Gotta
with the
run.
way Kairi's been treated.
Good luck.
All right. What now?
I want to see Roxas's little run. Wait. Oh, you gotta give her a hug. There he goes.
Guess I...
Yeah, I just want to see his little run he does there. like Grim once pointed that out to me. Like his little waddle run, yeah. Like Grim pointed that out to me once and pointed out how adorable it was that like a few seconds ago he was doing all this awesome like fighting stuff and then he does like a little waddle. and like Grim points that out every time they see that scene, so now I also have to. Because of how often they do that, I now find myself having to also point it out as well. You got your little waddle. I feel like Shion and Namine's characters kind of take all their potential scenario according to the authors. Yeah, it's funny how characters that are so deeply linked to Kairi are more compelling than Kairi herself. I remember this article. It was like, you know, typical gaming journalism slop. It was like an article right after Cage 3 came out, where the headline was along the lines of like, Kingdom Hearts fails female representation, with a giant picture of Kairi on it. And I'm like, no. Did they fail Kairi? Sure, I guess. There's some debate there, I suppose. Fail women representation? That's stupid. Because, you know, Aqua's right there. And Shion is also right there. Hey, Larxene is also right there. Namine is also there. She doesn't fight, but she's delightful. Yeah, Namine is there for like one scene. I mean, she's talked about a lot though. Even though she doesn't get a ton of like on-screen screen time. You don't actually physically see her until the ending, and then a little bit in Moonlight. But she's spoken about, and you do talk. Sora does talk with her in the final world. Fun fact about that scene with Naminé in the final world: when the game first came out, that scene with Naminé was actually missable. Like you could run past it, but they updated the game to make it so that the scene is mandatory. like it's unmissable. I kind of want to take out Terranaut first so I can listen to Vanitas' battle theme. Oh, that's alright then. I don't know, this game has so many characters, you know. It's got so many characters as it is. It is weird that Dylan and Alias don't get to say anything. They are completely mute in this game. Or, you know, in other words, Lexius and Zaldin. Which is funny, because they're briefly in Dream Drop distance for like one cutscene, and they talk in that scene, so... I'm in trouble. I'm in big trouble here, because like, I have no health. Okay, I did it. I lived! And now everyone's dead. Vanitas is getting all of these lasers to the face. Woo.
Let's go.
Oh, she did a little zap. Is clearly a difference between the male and female characters in writing, but I wouldn't say that the women in KH are badly written. Yeah, I'd agree with that, yeah. There's also significantly less of them. Like, in the entire organization, there's only one member who's female. Apparently Marluxia was going to be female, which explains...
Despair!
Never mind. Marluxia's got a cool design either way. But apparently they decided to make Marluxia male because they didn't want, essentially, the two central protagonists for Chain of Memories to both be female. So they changed him. Oh wait, no, Shion. I forgot about Shion. Yeah, she's a okay. So two members of the organization are female, unless you're not counting 14. Pixel KH3 slop review, female representation bad. Also, Pixel lists a bunch of characters that have like 2 or 3 scenes each. Okay, I guess when you put it that way, but I still feel like saying that it like fails women representation is a bit dramatic of a title. But then again, it is a game journalist title, so they're trying to bait you into clicking on it after all.
Your face.
Your face is so handsome. I wonder why that could be. That's what Sora was thinking. Just underutilized for the most part.
It's night already?
I think the most utilized would be Aqua, because she has a ton of screen time in the series. Maybe not so much in this game, but that's kind of because of how the plot is set up. Even so, they give her plenty of moments to shine. But you know, she's a major part of Birth by Sleep. She has her own game in 0.2, even though it's more like a demo-esque sort of thing. I do like them though. Top 13 Xehanort sexist moments, number 1 Marshall Lucia. Lucia's giving a lady Aussie. Let's see, what Keyblade should I use? Let's use Happy Gear. Let's use Kingdom Key, let's use Happy Gear, and let's use the Honey Guns. Oh wait, I should eat. I gotta eat some grub. Because we got the triple Xehanort fight. I really like this fight. It's so crazy and chaotic, but there is like a rhythm to it. I remember doing this fight in my all-pro code run that I did a few years back. Essentially, I played through this game with every pro code switched on. Which may sound like it was a nightmare, and it was, but I was doing it on beginner mode. And don't misunderstand, even though it was on beginner mode, it was still really bonkers difficult. And this fight, with all the pro codes turned on, was... It took me a long time, we'll say. Because when you use all the pro codes turned on, your NP and HP drains constantly, and you don't have access to like anything. Also, I like Anson's evil laugh when he does that explosion attack. It sounds like he's having so much fun. I like that for him. Organization 13 doesn't meet the DEI requirements. Run, Michael, he's gonna get you. Crap. Cursed fools. Also, multiple members are technically child predators. I guess so. That would go for a lot of the Disney villains too. Oh, crike. Is this my first death of the stream? Ansem having fun?
You'll never prevail, you know.
Go back to the shadows, Ansem.
Ansem has fun doing a bit of the murder, you know. Anson's VA does not voice a Sonic character now. Oh, like he doesn't, or he does? If Ansom's VA did voice a Sonic character, who would that even be? Mephiles? I could hear him voicing Mephiles. I don't think he would though. Especially because Mephiles is a very Ansem-coded character in my eyes. What with all that darkness.
Let's go.
I'm gonna try super duper hard. Oh, that's not good, is it? I think it's Mephiles? Really? Do you know what game he voices him in? It can't be 06. Does he voice him in, like, the Chaotix case files, maybe? Because he got a new voice for that. Oh wait, no he didn't. Mephiles... No, I'm thinking about Infinite, sorry. In Shadow Generations, really? I thought he got voiced by, like, are we talking English voice actor or Japanese? Or otherwise? Because I thought Mephiles was voiced by, who was it? It wasn't Matt Mercer, was it? Infinite is in the files? Yeah, apparently. I haven't listened to it or anything, but I just heard that he was. And I'm choosing to believe that it's canon, because why not? God, this music is freaking good. Crap!
Let's go. Thank you. Back off.
I didn't mean the case files. You spoiled me? Oh, did I spoil the Infinites in it? Sorry. I mean, if there's any consolation, I also got spoiled in it. That's how I know. But it was kind of all over social media, so it was difficult for me to avoid it. Also, I don't, like, mind a ton, because it's not like it's a game. If it were a game, I'd be bothered a bit more. But it's you know, it's like a podcast mini-series thing. So. I don't even know what he does in it. Like, I don't know if it's a cameo or what. I don't know. I remember doing this fight in my level 1 run and it being so incredibly difficult and tense. There he is, the smug. Oh, hello. Oh dear. Not much I could do there. I'm actually having to lock in, as the kids say. They won't be able to stand against my honey guns. His evil laugh, he's like... It's like he sounded like he got away with something bad. Like he stole the cookie jar.
Let's go.
I might be in trouble. And I'm getting schmacked around quite a bit more than I expected. I thought this would be a cinch. Got him! That's one Xehanort down, 2 to go. Nice of Mickey to heal.
All begins and ends in darkness.
This should logically be easier now that I've gotten rid of one of them. Oh yeah, also we hit a checkpoint, so if I die I don't have to fight young Xehanort again. I'm using the power of honey. Why are they not stunned by my honeys? This Keyblade is kind of a tone killer. I need to revive my crew. Oh, I didn't do the finisher! Darn, but I got him, it's fine. That's, we're down 1 Xemnas.
Oh, before these broken keys.
I'm kind of defeating them in reverse order.
All begins and ends in darkness. Return to darkness. More, you say?
Ow! No more!
Surrender to it.
I guess this is why they have glide in the game, because I don't know how you'd possibly be able to avoid that attack without it. I used to think that attack was impossible to avoid, that you just had to tank it, but no, you can glide out of it.
Surrender to it.
There we go. I wanted to try and get him with something cool. Like I wanted to, you know, throw a slick fireball at him and then that would win, but it didn't work. So I just zapped him. I just gave him the you know, damn it, what was it called? I gave him the bug zapper. I gave him the bug zapper treatment. Man, it's getting really warm in here. I am still wearing a jumper. But it's comfortable. Oh, here we are.
Where are we?
We're here in what Kyrie would call Scala ad Caelum. This place is awesome. Killed him like Gerald in Sonic Movie 3. Oh yeah. Oh my god. That's like, I don't like laugh out loud a lot, but that got me. Let's see, so what are we using? Should I go ahead and use the Ultima weapon? I haven't used it this entire playthrough, and I've kind of been waiting for it for a point where I feel like it would come in handy, but I haven't really needed it all that much. But maybe now is the time where I should go ahead and use it. And I'll also go ahead and throw on Favorite Deputy or something, why not? I want to give the Ultimate Weapon a little bit of screen time. Let's see, abilities. You're all good, you're all good. Equipment. Let me just see if I've got anything worth putting in. It's now or never, yep. This is, if there was a time to use the Ultimate Weapon, now is the time. I mean, Xehanort is going to be using the Keyblade, or, you know, the Kai Blade, or the X Blade, or the Chi Blade, or whatever you want to call it. The Keyblade. The Keyblade. I'll give you the Midnight Anklet. HP Walker, why not? Wizard's Ruse. What does that do? Potentially recover HP proportionate to the MP you expend. That sounds pretty good. Good for Donald and his magical shenanigans. Okay, I think we're ready to rumble. We're ready to rumble, lads. The Keyblade Runner. Keyblade Runner. HP Wonka? Yeah, you get a wonk of HP every time you take a step. Yeah. Is there anything I'm forgetting? I've eaten food, so I think I'm good. Let's just wing it. Let's just go for it. Okay, let's just style on him. This fight in level 1 was super difficult. And oh! What was that? Did I just set a flare?
The places to be sent.
Literally the surprise Pikachu. No, can I no, I feel like I should get a do-over on that fight. I'm not doing it like that. That's absurd. I knew the ultimate weapon was powerful, but not that powerful. That is crazy. Do you need to sort your inventory out again? Oh, maybe. Damn. Maybe I sorted it out too well. That was, okay. I was... I didn't think that would happen. I thought it would do a lot of damage. I didn't think, like, immediate, like, everything dies. I guess it's because each of the Xehanort clones shares an HP bar. So it's like... So like I hit them all in one big explosion and it does a ton of damage on each of them at the same time. Domain expansion sources. You made Donald use like 1% of his power. I was not expecting that. I had like a little bit of like a jaw drop there. Like, whew. Okay, let's do the fight again. Let's not do that. Let's just fight him. Let's just fight him normally. Like, is the ultimate weapon even fully leveled up? I don't think it is in New Game Plus. I'm doing a lot of damage, but I didn't even get to see their DM or nothing. I didn't even give them a chance to attack. Yeah, man, the ultimate weapon's kind of crazy. This is why I haven't been using it this whole time. I like being able to float around. This thing is absurd. It's not even like I'm under-leveled or anything. I mean, it's not. I mean, I am under-leveled more likely than I am over-leveled because I've been going fast. Ish. That was crazy. I'm still like a little bit like whiplash from that.
Xehanort!
We are just getting started.
Oh, sure we are. I think based on what's happened so far, this will be ending rather quick. Ow.
Be gone.
Meow meow. Yeah, even though I didn't use the shot lock on that second attempt, it was still pretty quick. The ultimate weapon is just that powerful. I might hold back on using it for the other phases then. I like how in this game Xehanort says taste defeat. And he says that in Birth by Sleep as well, but he says it in a way that it makes it sound like he's saying tasty feet. Which I'm gonna go on a limb here and assume that's not what he's actually saying. Unless he is, I don't know. I like how in this game they really emphasize the pause between the two words so that that mistake isn't made. When do we do the underwater bit? I gotta get his health down to halfway, I think. Oh dear. Sorry, I gotta stop the stream.